What's up, ghouls? It's Batty Jade, and I feel like crap today, but I really want to play more strange horticulture, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, gentles. I always do this. Why do I always do this? The gentle sound of flowing water. The sunlight through scattered clouds. Arrest it. We got 2 plants. They're pretty. Of course there's a blue one. Why is there so many blue plants? Why? Why are you so grumpy? We got a purpley one. And light blue pom-pom. Okay. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennett. Have I already, what's it called? No? Have I not? I don't remember what I've already labeled. I have not sussed it out. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Okay. Probably this one. Probably this one. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's this. Yes. Okay. Witch fig. Interesting. This is Fennett. Okay. Morning. Frona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on the recent trip to Grisendale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone. But they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Oh. I never process things when I first read them. Okay. Northeast of Rusland. Just northeast of Rusland. Okay. That's all it says. Okay. Now, where is this Rustland? East. Here? As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the sister should step out and remind me that this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move along without offering any help. Huh. Rustland. Maybe I can't do anything there until I have something from them? We'll wait on that, I guess. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her the presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning, but I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Aguirre or Candlewood? See what Aguirre is. When burned, the incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Okay, so I think I can make a choice. But let's check. Candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay. So, can make a choice here. We can either strengthen her and perhaps allow her to go deeper into her visions and perhaps see what's going on, or we can shield her from it and perhaps make it stop. I'm going to guess that she maybe needs to see what's going on. So, because she said there's a big dark thing looming, right? So maybe this will stop her from dying. So I'm going to say we need to go full in on sister, and you need to see what's coming for you. So I'm going to give you this light blue flowers, rounded tufts. Is that the one I just got? These, right? Let's see. Soft pale blue flowers. Yeah, because I've already identified that, so it has to be this one. You go into your dreams. Okay. Gloria. You are not a camel?
We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, I said, we simply must pay a visit. It's wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sinsburg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they would be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Of course.
You're cordially invited to Sir Castle, Lord and Lady Elizabeth. You sure sounded like a lady. I guess we can go there. Castle, you say? What was it? Scissor? Here? I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elizabeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have time to make a thorough study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make my leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Very nice. Fever Kiss. Yeah, that's a cool bellish plant. Very nice, very nice. Interesting. Put that away. Hello, Francis.
I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn.
Buddy, I feel you there every single day. I got the GERD. A plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. These are berries. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. I don't know if that means they're coarse. Gandy root. Does gandy root help with heartburn? It says digestive troubles. This is probably right.
I don't know. All I know is the leaves are coarse and it's yellow.
Sure. Okay. Okay, bud. You're not blue. You go up here with the well, I guess you can also go over there because you don't technically have flowers. You're just a leaf. You're just a leaf. Next. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances of what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. I've come for some stinking mountain cap. Girl, that sounds nasty. You nasty? I do not have the thing for that. Not in here. Sure ain't. Sunset mountain cap. Still don't have that. Still don't have that in here. Sunset Mountain Gap. Look through my letters. I'm able to go here? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Ah, okay. So it caught on that I wanted to use something this time. And it says I need Mellow Glow. Which is this, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I wasn't clicking on the right one last time? Not sure. But let's use this. Okay. Not sure. But here we go. With the help of the Mellow Glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Okay. New plant acquired. Okay. Smells strongly of soured milk. She called it stinking. So I'm going to assume it's this one. Probably. Okay. Mount cap. Okay. And day. Nothing here? She lives alone in the castle to the north of the abbey. She buried her husband there. Or she buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl grew inward as her father turned to drink. Day 5, Tuesday. Castle to the northwest of the abbey. Where's the abbey? Oh, there it is. It's literally right in the corner. Okay. Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles east to where the Everheart grows. Am I supposed to know where the Everheart grows? Here? No. I don't know. So how did the visions go? What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and the creature stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. Okay. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Ardrunia's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Let me get you some worry less, girl. Aptly named plant, inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. This is maybe the plant. I don't want to be wrong, though. It's not a flower. That's not it. I think that's the one. I think this is it. Okay. Worryless. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe around here? I don't know. Surprisingly, that was right. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I don't have a lot of pink ones. You the library lady? I met a strange man on the road to Edinburgh not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near town at all if he can help it. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyways, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Yes, here it is. You're welcome, girl. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Fairburg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. West from... I wish I remembered where these towns were on the map, and they weren't, so here we go. Tiny. West from... possibly near the source of the river Winster. Source of the river Winster. Here? The hermit camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the string. The cold remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2, right 3. Okay. So, down 1, 2, right 1. Down 1, 2, right 1, 2, 3 is on the river Globtha. So it's on the next river under the castle. Okay. Oh, can we immediately go? Okay. On the next river under the castle. Okay, the camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. Ho, 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 the man says. You must take this. Take it, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it is no use to me anymore. Oh, no use. Don't forget the red. The red, the red, the red. Oh, ebony. Okay, sir. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant and concentrate with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. So I have to fill this with the plant extract? Okay. Interesting. Did it drive you mad? Did it make you crazy? I'm not long for this world, and I've decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Cabalia, like a drear huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Drawer. Okay, Cabalia. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Doesn't say what color they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like these are them. I'm going to say that this is it. Very nice, very pretty. Okay, Cabalia. Hello.
Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hope heart.
Healing smoke. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I found what that was. Firm leaves. This doesn't really look like it. Just says it smells like rhubarb. Could these be some of what they're calling blue? Stiff leaves. And the flowers look kind of similar. So... I'm gonna say this is it. Okay. Hop heart, okay. open ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinstead Stone Circle. Unique expertise? Huh. He knows better than to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, gave it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and bet they'll find something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. Always comes in useful. Witch fig. Plant said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Small red berries. Small yellow berries. Ah, the fever kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, so this is the fever kiss. So this must be the witch fig. Okay. Okay. Fever kiss. Fig. Okay. 2 for 1. Oh, not you again.
I never see anybody in your shop. It's daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still in here.
I don't even want you in here. You stinky little man. Bishop's parasol. Did I already do that one? No, I have not. Mushroom found in the dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping it and surrounding it in darkness. Wow, you want this one? What a surprise. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. And you still got a tummy ache. Oh no. Red warts. Smells rotten. Liquid oozing from the underside. That's what it said, right? Seeping milky fluid. Yeah. Here you go, stink. Bishop. Parasol. There we go. Okay. End day. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Half moon. Day 6. Wednesday. The old man of Constant looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. Okay. The old man. Is this what it's supposed to be? Of Constant? Okay, the old man of Constant looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders to the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Gonna say it's here. Okay. Nice! Smart. And it's stormy. My favorite kind of weather. Awesome. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Oh, looks like lavender. Cool.
Hi, kitty. Hello. You like the storm? Hello. It's very good.
Purple plants. Purple plants. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there. But I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thanks. This looks like it's up here. How on point is it? Looks like 2. Looks like F2 maybe? Yeah. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Let's see. Winter boar. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Do I have that? Huh. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded Daedra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing, a runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and the Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacobsworth, but it's leaves that have the most interesting properties. It's said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many lost wanderers out on the fells. I feel like that was a plant I just looked at. Yeah, it's this one.
piggy.
I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and dark blue flower. Lady of Summer. Edgar Allan Poe. We've had our eyes on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dandrew. Sir. This is a Wendy's. Represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise should be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in turn. Let us know when we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower and the outside of Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendrew. St. John's poppy. Outside of Sadgill Church. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadgill. This must be the place. Okay. Not sure what that did. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less about him the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on samples of the grilled dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as blood. Succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. My fingers ache from handling the plant. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, okay. My aunt died 2 weeks ago when I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I could not cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Gentia. I think this is the pink one. Pink flowers. That's all it says. Sometimes called Everhard, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the royal. Okay. Yeah. Kidney. Okay. This is it. Oh. After several years of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... So this is from a letter I had a long time ago telling me he went somewhere cold. And Brimlock. So these look the same. Doesn't have flowers, so that's confusing. But it says the weeds are waxy, so I'm at least gonna try it. Oh, it was right. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. And now I have the page that I needed a while ago. And I feel like this is the flower that I needed for the other place that we went on the map. So we can try that too. Winter boar, which was this new one we got. There we go. Okay. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it is hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Winter boar. Borf. Winter morph. Okay. So now I think we're caught up. There's... Because I had lost that one letter. I lost that one letter, so we goofed some things around, so I was missing like a couple of things, but now I'm gonna end the day. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. And with that, we've played another 3 days, and I'm gonna have to end it here again, which sucks because this is so much fun and I want to keep playing, but I don't have time to anyway, so I'm gonna have to see you again in the next episode. I hope you're having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. And if you like me in my face, remember to like and subscribe. Bye!